Hi, this is a tarot card reading for Pisces if you're born between the 1st and the 10th of March. I'll select 3 cards for you. This will represent how you feel about a situation and what you need to do. I'm no longer time stamping, say for example, the month of July. This will, as I mentioned, represent how you feel about a current situation or a situation and what you need to do. So universe, can I have 2 more cards for Pisces born between the 1st and the 10th of March? What do they need to know? Okay, so we've got here the Wheel of Fortune, the Devil, the Hangman, and then I've also got the Emperor, and at the bottom of the deck it's actually facing up to me and I've got the Lovers. So you're at crossroads, the decision needs to be made. So the Wheel of Fortune talks about a karmic cycle where something's coming to an end. It can also talk about that your luck is on the rise, is on the up. I'm looking at this because you are in the spotlight here. That's where I'm looking at. This is you. We do have the Devil next to this, so there could be where we feel restricted, there's boundaries, or we're self-indulging in something. The Hangman's next to that, and that can mean where we feel stuck, we feel frustrated, or we're waiting for something. The Emperor is here to either give you some guidance where you feel protected, they want to take you under their wing, give you that knowledge, but it could also mean where you're going to be taking control, where you're going to channel that energy, where you will feel that you are able to commit to a decision. Because as I talked about, we've got the Lovers, where a decision that needs to be made. With the Wheel of Fortune, this is normally a fated situation. And with this situation, as I talked about, we've got the Devil and the Hangman next to that. So I'm not sure if this represents where your luck is changing or it's on the up. Why have I got the Wheel of Fortune here, please? Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? And we've got the World. So the World can talk about a cycle that's ending. So this is what I'm getting. So Wheel of Fortune, I'm looking at a karmic cycle is coming to completion. The reason why I know that, because the World represents where there's an ending. The Devil is next to that, so that might trigger something within you. When something comes to a karmic cycle, we can have that anticipation or that uneasiness, or we're feeling anxious. So perhaps just be aware of that and why that is there, like on a subconscious level, is because of perhaps something is coming to an end. We then have the Hangman, and the Hangman can talk about, I'm looking at this is where you need to look at it at a different angle, and you can see when we do that, he's in a yoga position, he's playing an instrument, he looks quite content there. We'll then be able to channel in the Emperor energy, where we feel protected, we feel supported, we've got the knowledge, we've got the wisdom, and there's all the animals around him, so there's people there that want to support you. When we do that and we channel that energy, you're going to be able to make a decision, so because you'll be at a crossroads. So what's the outcome, please? What's the outcome for Pisces born between the 1st and the 10th of March? So I do have the Hierophant, which is in reverse. So the Hierophant in reverse talks about either a commitment or a relationship that may be coming to I don't know an end. I'll get clarification on that. Or there may be some difficulties there. Or this also could maybe represent with work. Because the Hierophant talks about an establishment where we all share the same values, where we come together. It doesn't have to be a church, and work came straight into my head. So perhaps, maybe there could be a career change or a job change with this. Why have I got the Hierophant in reverse? Where's the Hierophant in reverse? And we've got Temperance. So Temperance here talks about restoring balance. And I'm noticing, I don't know if you can see here, this tired lion drinking the water here as well. So I'm looking at this as where perhaps you're going to make a career break here, or you're going to look at something, could be a relationship, where you just want to restore that balance, where we want to have that patience, have that abundance of where we are able to take the middle ground. We're not going to be over opinionated or irritable. That's what temperance represents, where we can create a space where we have that abundance of patience. It also talks about where you would be able to create a space where you have that patience, but it's almost like an ingredient, like a recipe, where you will add things to it. And when we do that, you can see the water here falling at a diagonal, so you are able to create magic. The flowers are also there, you can see growth as well. I am looking at this as this is a long time coming, because you can see in the background with the snow here melting with the winter, and then you've got spring where there's growth. So I feel where we've got a karmic cycle coming to an end, and it's definitely coming to an end because we've got clarification with the world. This is making you feel a bit uneasy because we've got the devil card, where we may be having those negative thoughts, or we may indulge in something here. The hangman is here to say look at it a different angle, and the overall energy, because at the bottom of the deck we had the lovers that was facing up to me, where a decision needs to be made. When we're able to look at something differently, we will feel a lot more, I don't want to say at peace, but as I say, he's playing an instrument. So when we're looking at a different angle, we're no longer in the devil energy, where we're indulging or feeling really restricted or really consumed by something. The Emperor is here either as you've got the energy around you where you're protected, they want to pass on their wisdom down to you, and you've got all of the animal kingdom around you, so I do feel that you are supported. The Hierophant is in reverse, so I think a relationship may be breaking down. It doesn't mean that you can't repair it, or that I think work, because I am looking at this as a work card as well, where it hasn't done you any good, it's coming to an end. You want to restore that balance, because we're ending up on the Temperance card here, where you just want to create that balance, and it's been a long time coming, because I've noticed the winter and now we've got spring coming through. So what's the overall card for this reading, please? What would be the overall card for this reading, for the outcome? And we've got the Magician, which is a fantastic card to end on. You have the tools, you've got the resources, you can create something. So if you want to reinvent yourself, or if there's perhaps a job that you've always wanted to do, you've got the tools and resources to create that. It's not where you're going to be wishing on a star. You've actually got the resources. So I think this is a great reading, especially when we've got the Emperor here as well. So to end on the Magician, where we started on the World and the Wheel of Fortune and the Devil, this is brilliant. So I hope you've enjoyed my reading, Pisces. If you have, please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Take care.